Okay, this is a video review of the Transformers Combiner Wars Victorion. The fan-built Transformer from way back 2015 or 2016, I think. So I just got her just this month, and I'm super excited. I've been wanting to get this figure for a long time, but never had a chance. But here she is. He's not without his flaws and QC issues, but overall, I'm pretty happy with what I got. So anyway, let's take a look at the box, and then let's take a look at the accessories, and then let's take a look at the figure. Okay, so she comes in this really massive box. So there's a nice figure of Victorion there. Here are the 6 figures in the wave or in the set. It does say fan built there. It includes a collector card, and a poster, which I'll show you later on. At the top gives you the images of the individual bots. So Pyro Magna, Dust Up, Jump Stream, Skyburst, Storm Clash, and Rust Dust. We'll go through each of them later on. On the side is an image of Victorion, nothing on the other side. And here, it's going to be quite tall. Here is the same 6 bots as well as Victorion. This is the official configuration, by the way. I had her in my own configuration earlier on, or my preferred one, I guess. And this is the bio if you want to read it. So, yep. She also comes with, like I said, the poster and the collector card, and it comes in this brown envelope. So open that up. Here is the poster. It's not a bad poster. Gonna be nice to hang in your wall if you have one. Notice that the hands are red in the poster, but in the toy itself it's gray. Nothing at the back. Also comes with the instructions. So pretty good instructions as well. It will give you all the things you need to know to transform each of the robots. Again, that's the official configuration, with the helicopters as the feet and the cars as the hands. The real transformations. And it also comes with, oops, there you go, the collector card, which is basically just a smaller image of the same Victorion character in the poster. Now, in terms of accessories, it comes with 2 proper feet, which is nice. Nice to have a proper combiner feet without having to buy third party. And it does have ratchets, which are pretty strong, so it helps hold her in dynamic poses rather. And there is some articulation there, though I haven't found an actual use for that. Oops, sorry. She also comes with proper hands, which are nice and ladylike. Smaller. I like the actual size of the hands compared to the feet. If you had Combiner Wars before, you'd know that the hands and the feet are the same pieces basically, so they're about the same size, which which is not look nice. So there's the hand in detail. So it does have 2 points of articulation. The 3 fingers are in one joint, and pointing finger is in another joint. Now, you don't actually grip anything using this. It's just for posing. Weapons you plug into that hole, which is nice. I think it's a nice way of doing it. And then she does come with a bunch of weapons. So there's this. I guess you can make it a bow or a sort of blade weapon. Also comes with this bigger one, which is not a standalone weapon. It's meant to peg into this bar, so just peg it as such, and it makes for a convincing pickaxe. Also comes with these two identical fairy swords, I guess. Don't know how else to describe it. Very ladylike in appearance. It actually does look like, you know, dragonfly wings. And I like the shading, the transition between the blue and the white there. Quite nice. Cast in a transparent blue plastic. And lastly, she comes with this shield fang type thing, which is not a nice weapon, but what can you do? Okay, so I was debating throwing transformations and all that, since you've seen all these figures before, but since this is a late review anyway, and we'll have newer collectors who haven't seen these guys, I go through them briefly. Anyway, so let's start with the little guy. So this is Rust Dust. She's a nice little motorcycle, nicely painted all throughout. All of them will have these tiny Cybertronian symbols, and I'll show each of them later on. And she has this nice cracked windshield, although while I like it, it looks out of place with the rest of them, to be honest. But yeah, so this is a reuse of the groove mode from the Protector bots, as well as Wreck-Gar, if I'm not mistaken. So you've seen this mode before. Now this is Dust Up, and she's a straight retool of Dead End, although this was used for a couple of other bots, Prowl I guess, and Streetwise, although they are heavily remolded. Anyway, again, same nice color scheme, windows in silver. Also has these Cybertronian symbols, so nice. And she does have the benefit of having a cohesive color scheme, because if I remember correctly, both Prowl and Dead End and Streetwise had this as a different color. I may be wrong, but yeah. So she has that benefit at least. Now this is Jump Stream. Again, really nice color scheme. And this mold was used by one of the Stunticons, I can't remember again. But this was also used by Sunstreaker and heavily retooled for Wheeljack. So we've seen this mold a couple of times. Cybertronian symbols. Now here is yep. So this is Stormclash. Is the one with the goggles or shades. That's Stormclash. So she's a nice helicopter. Let's get the other one, Skyburst. So they look like the same helicopter with the reversed color scheme, and the face. You can tell them apart with the face, as well as the side of where the Autobot symbol is. So yeah, so we've seen this mold with blades. We've seen this mold with a couple of helicopters. So yeah, now mine had this one has a factory defect, as you can see, which is unfortunate, 2 left hands, but I keep her mostly in combined mode anyway, so I don't see that. So yeah, nice. And then the Cybertronian symbols are right there, opposite on another again. So yeah, nicely painted. And then we have the leader of the bunch, Pyrrha Magna. Again, same color scheme. She has a slightly shorter I don't have hotspot here to show it to you, but she has a slightly shorter ladder. This same mold was used for Inferno recently, as well as the leader of the Combaticons as well. So yep, same mold, but yeah, okay, not too bad. Okay, so just to show you, each of these will have a way to integrate with the weapons that were meant for them. So this was the weapon for slipstream or jump stream, and you can put that there. I mean, it's not the nicest looking integration, but you know, at least you don't lose the weapons. So you can put these swords, so they have these pegs on the side, so you can put them there. It does, you know, hinder the blades, but you know, it's integration. You can also put it there, somewhere to put it. Alternatively, you can put the feet there as well as sort of stands. That's something you can do. And these hands, they do store there as well. So I don't know if you can see that tab, and there is a slot right there, only on one side, but the other tab there pushes it into place. So just there you go. And then you can use this as a rudimentary flight stand there. Let's do the same for the other one. Okay. And then this one was meant for desktop. You see there is a peg and there is a hole, so there you go. Not a bad way to integrate it. Not good, but not bad. Now these ones you can put them on the helicopters, or you can just put it here as well. Or you can put it in reverse so they're not obtrusive. Yeah. And the big axe. This one is a bit tougher. Just peg them on the peg it on the side. Where's the peg? There's a peg there. Just peg it on the side there. Yeah. It's just a place to put it when you're in vehicle mode. Although, no, you won't keep them in vehicle mode, I guess. Oh, the one thing I forgot to mention, that is clearly the Victorion head. They didn't do anything to hide it, which is unfortunate, but no, having a nice head would take priority over looks. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. So going through some size comparisons with some of my recent figures. So I thought we'll go. You've seen the comparisons with the older figures. Let's go with the newer figures. So here's Siege Sideswipe. So quite a bit longer than Siege Sideswipe. So if anyone was wondering, well, this one is about the same, but still smaller. So Siege shrunk the figures further. Here is Blades. Oh, not Blades. Storm Clash with Studio Series Drift. So Drift is a bit bigger in vehicle mode. Yeah. So yeah, that's how they fare with the newer robots. Okay, so let's quickly go through transformation of each of them. So starting with Rust Dust here, all you have to do is unpeg the arms, unpeg the legs, fold the legs down, and flip this down, and then accordion this back. There you go, Rust Dust. This guy, Skyburst, unpeg the arms, unpeg those, and unpeg the top here. There you go. Pull this up, and probably need nails for this. or not. Accordion the legs out, split these. Now the cockpit section just folds and pegs there. Same for the other leg. And then here, when you accordion it up, the tab there goes into that slot there. So yep, rotate the waist. There is a, let's do the other side. There you go, it snaps into place there, and it's a bit tight because of the paint, I guess. And then this whole top back section unpegs at the shoulder, from the shoulder, and then those two holes go into those two pegs, and then these blades just fold into those tail sections there. There you go. Skyburst. Storm Clash is the same, so let me just go through that quickly. Unpeg and peg, unpeg and peg. Okay. Oop. Up. Unpeg there. Oops, sorry. Split the legs. Flip that up, rotate the waist, fold the feet, rotate and peg. If this fell off, just peg it again. Peg from the shoulder, peg to the back. There you go. Storm Clash. Desktop. This is my favorite Combiner Wars mold, by the way. And I used to bring that prowl everywhere just because of how much I like the transformation. So, split the legs, open it up. That hole will go to that peg will go to that hole. And there's that small, not a peg, but divot that goes into that gap there. So, and then at the top, push that down, step back, rotate the shoulders up, accordion this forward, peg this to the chest, and rotate the waist. And this whole back section is supposed to accordion down that way. There you go. Desktop. Slipstream. This guy. Rust dust there. This is my least favorite Combiner Wars mold, and which is unfortunate because it was used for Wheeljack, and Wheeljack's my favorite transformer. So trivia there. So this guy, fold the windshield up, and then fold that out, split the bottom part, split that, and these will accordion in. So that entire bar there will go into that gap, securing it. Fold the spoilers and this from the feet, spoilers and feet. You accordion the legs out. This goes this way. Unpeg that from the top. It just there's those two gaps there and those two divots there. fold this entire thing down. Now this is meant to accordion down and fold up, accordion down, so that that peg goes into that gap there, and then there's these two pegs going to those two gaps there as well. And then for the arms, just accordion them out, unfold the hands, and then accordion it up to secure the shoulders. That's slipstream. No, it's not too bad looking, but you know, not my favorite. And for Pyro Magna here, so just raise the camera a little bit. So you split the arms. So there's a few pegging points there. So they peg there. Those two divots on those gaps right there. And at the top as well, there's a peg and a hole there. Take that down, unpeg this, see that hole and that peg, unpeg this, take it down. There is a unseeable face there, sorry. Flip that up, rotate the head up, flip that back up. Now the legs, now be careful because you might break that peg. You don't just split them up. First you unpeg that to reveal the pegs there, and then you split the legs. Now unfortunately this figure has a, well, most figures will have a defect. There's this, I don't know if you can see that, that thing is supposed to be on the other side. Now it prevents it from actually tabbing forward there, but I find that these joints are tight enough that you don't really need to peg them. So anyway, accordion it down and just position it accordingly. I try to position it with the joint slightly showing there. That's personal preference. That's not official, but you can't do the official transformation because of that defect. Now these, the front of the truck becomes the feet. So now you rotate them forward so they're oriented in the proper direction. And then this entire thing, you just oh, I see. Rotate down. There's this peg on that small divot there. Peg this. Rotate this half down and rotate the ladder up. And then those two pegs will go to those holes there. One peg on this side and the other peg on the other side. So yep, Pyro Magna, not too bad. Okay, so let's go through each of the figures again. So this is Rust Dust. This is a straight remold of Groove, no head. Focus. No remolding of the head. So yeah, just a straight up repaint. He is primarily black, which is different from the rest, but he still retains the same color scheme. So yeah, not bad. Focus. And then here is Storm Clash. Up. Keep interchange them. Skyburst. Now let's do Storm Clash and Skyburst at the same time. So they are like in the helicopter mode, they are just mirror images of one another, except for the head. So let me just remove these so that we can focus a little bit better. Okay. So they are mirror images aside from focus. There you go, aside from the head. So where Skyburst has the Autobot symbol on the right chest, Stormclash has it on the left. And Stormclash has those goggles, and Skyburst has the feminine head. Okay, so let's focus on one. The hands have been remolded, so they look a little bit more feminine, I guess, compared to Blades. Blades will have the closed fists and slightly thicker arms, and of course the remolded head also looks a bit feminine with the feminine features there. Oop, sorry, Stormclash. He's one of my favorites just because she's the first 4-star I got from Transformers Earth Wars. Anyway, so Jumpstream, again, more feminine head, remolded chest. I don't know, wanted to make her bustier, I guess, and remolded hands as well that are more feminine as well. Not too bad. The head does remind me a little bit of this guy here, or girl here, Windblade, but with a more Princess Leia layout, I guess. But yeah, not too bad. And here's Dust Up. Again, remolded chest, remolded more feminine hands, and Nightbird-esque, you know, masked face, which have clearly feminine eyes as well. Oh, focus please. There you go. Quite nice. Oh, my camera doesn't want to focus today. And lastly, here we have the leader of the team, the Rust Renegades, Pyro Magna. So compared to Hotspot and Inferno, she does have the remolded, more feminine hands as well, and forearms, as well as the remolded chest with the unseeable face, and the remolded head, which is like a feminine prowl, I guess. It's an apt description. Love how there's this red outline on the blue eyes. So yeah, and also this part is remolded compared to Hotspot and Inferno, as well as the head. Now let's arm them up. Pyro Magna is supposed to use this massive axe, so arm that up. Go to the back. Rust Dust is unfortunately weaponless, so it can stay there. These Dragonfly swords go to Stormclash and Skyburst respectively. Put it in opposite sides. Okay. What can you do? And Jumpstream is supposed to use this fan weapon, which I guess goes with her Japanese-esque face. So yeah, at least it's apt. Can wear it like that, or I guess you can use it as a shield, although I wish it was a bit lower. Can use it as a shield, although it's a bit too low. Wish it was a bit higher. But yeah, I think it was primarily designed as a fan weapon. It does have these blades, so still a menacing looking fan. Oop. Sorry, Stormclash. You guys together. And then Dust Up here is supposed to use the blade slash bow weapon. It just picks right there on the hands. And just so you're not wondering, stand up, dust up. You can store the feet at the back of Victorion there. So there's these holes. Pick that, and it does give her a good profile, just like no hot rods spoilers. It's nice. It's good. Now for articulation, start with rust dust. Head is on a swivel, although it's a bit hard to get the head because of the size. Hands can go out, around, and elbow. Swivel, ball joint at the elbow. Legs can go all the way out, all the way forward, all the way back. Swivel at the top of the leg, 90-degree bend. And this foot can go forward if you need it for posing. Jump stream, swivel at the head, or ball joint at the head, sorry. So you can look a little bit up and down, a little bit side to side, and turns all the way around. Arms can go all the way around, go all the way out. No swivel at the top. Double joint at the elbow. It's a ball there, so that goes left and right. No wrist. Waist swivel. Legs can go up, out, forward, back, 90-degree on the knee. And I guess you have a toe joint if you need it. Oop. Don't fall on me, already fell. Dust up, ball joint on the head, left, right, forward, back, ball joint on the shoulder, all the way around, single joint on the elbow, swivel at the top of the elbow, hands go in and out for transformation, swivel at the waist, legs go forward, back, side, swivel at the top of the leg, 90-degree bend. Okay, let's do Storm Clash. Ball joint at the head, all the way around. Arms can go all the way around, out. Swivel at the top of the elbow, 90-degree bend. On ratchets, nothing on the wrist. Swivel on the waist, legs can go out, forward, back, thigh swivel, 90-degree bend. And I guess the foot can go up and down for transformation, and this can be used as well as a rudimentary ab crunch if you need it. Storm Clash will be the same. And then Pyrrha Magna, ball joint on the head, arms can go that much out, all the way around if you didn't put this there. Swivel, swivel at the bottom of the elbow. There is a double joint on the elbow, although I guess that top joint is meant for you to position the arms forward without moving the shoulders, I guess. So 90 degrees on both joints, nothing on the wrist, nothing on the waist. Legs can go that much out. Swivel at the top, forward, back. Can go very deep knee because of the hinges, and nothing on the foot. So yeah, not too bad in terms of articulation. Okay, so some size comparisons. Here they are with side swipe. Side swipe is a bit shorter. Here they are with Studio Series Drift. Again, much shorter. Now this is not gonna be a surprise. Here they are with Redwin, so about the same size, just because he is a remolded combined wars figure as well. And here they are with their a couple of their cast members on the new Prime Wars trilogy cartoon. So here's Windblade, so about the same size as Windblade. Oh, Windblade is a bit smaller. And the Nemesis, Victorion's Nemesis, which is aptly named Nemesis Rodimus Unicronus. And just because here they are with their secret admirer called Rudd. Okay, so now let's go for the combined mode. We start with the official configuration. So starting with Pyro Magna here, fold out the chest, fold the head in, cover it up. There's a hole there, it goes into that peg. That peg goes into that on the shoulder. So just position it properly and peg it together. It's not a hard peg, but this joint doesn't hold anything anyway, so it's fine. Open that one up to reveal the combiner port. Do the same on the other arm. Again, not a hard peg, but nothing is secured there anyway, so that's fine. Rotate the legs out. Now accordion the feet up. There is a peg there and a small divot there, so just secure that there. Do the same for the other side. Let's open that up a little bit. Now this entire ladder section, open that out, unpeg it from the top, rotate this entire thing around, re-peg it now into that gap, so re-peg it. Shoulders will have tabs and holes there, just tab shoulders there. Rotate the entire ladder down and have it flush there. Rotate this forward, and there are two pegs there that will go into the gaps on the ladder. Rotate the rest of the ladder up, and then there's these two pegs there. I'll go into those two gaps there. Just do that. And then open the flaps to the side, rotate the head. Okay, so let's do Pyro Magna to the side first. According to instructions, Storm Clash and Skyburst are feet, so let's put them in the foot configuration. So rotate that up, rotate the face, pick that, and rotate this all the way around, and then re-peg that. The arms just peg together there. Rotate, okay, rotate the waist. Yep. Again, let's do the other side. This is a less tight. And then put the feet back in helicopter mode, basically. But leave the cockpits to the side there. And that's Storm Clash in foot mode. Just peg that back together, put the blades there. That's foot mode. Let's do it quickly for Storm Clash here. That's Skyburst, by the way. Rotate that, re-peg it, rotate the waist, Then this back up. We pick that there. Pick the hands. Pull that down. Okay. Storm Clash in leg mode. Skyburst in arm mode is just basically unpeg this forward part or chest part and unpeg. Closing this down. Closing that down. Operate. Then you rotate the entire thing back here. And repeg. Should be 90. Repeg the front of the car. Okay. And then peg it. Cordon this down. Then repeg the legs together. Now the arms just go into car mode configuration. And then rotate this out. So that's jump stream in arm mode. Desktop in arm mode is a bit similar, so but different. So rotate that up and then accordion that down. This entire thing will, let's see, take that down. There you go. Cover the head. Flip the hands in. Flip the hands in. Peg the elbows together. That divot will go into that gap there. So just position it as so. It's not a strong, peg, but it's a, just position it there. Open this leg up, rotate the combiner peg down and close it up again. And then peg the legs together as such. That's wrong. Now, there you go. Now this is not a secure peg as I want it to be. The weight of the sword will break those legs out. What can you do? Then reveal the peg. That is desktop in arm mode. Lastly, rust dust. So rotate that up. Rotate the chest down. Keep the arms positioned that way. Rotate the legs out. Fold the feet out. Rotate on the thigh. And that peg will go into that slot. So that's rust dust in combine mode. Make it uniform. There you go. Now let's put them all together. Starting with the legs. Now it doesn't really matter where you put these guys, but the official configuration will have Storm Clash as a left foot, I guess. Now let's remove the hands from there. Peg this foot part onto that hole, and that is a secure peg. Do the same on the other leg. Remove the hand first. Now, Pyro Magna here. Just slot the feet onto that combiner port there. Do the same for the other one. That's the legs. rotate it up. Now for the arms. Jump stream. I think you're supposed to do the spoilers that way. Jump stream, just peg the hand there. I can do it that way to make it look thinner, but the proper elbow is there, so I might as well do it that way. And then peg that combiner port onto the shoulder. There you go. The other arm, basically just do the same thing as well. Peg that. Oop. These things don't want to stay together. And rotate that out. And that's the same thickness that this. Oops, sorry. No, that's correct. No, that's correct. Yeah. And this is basically the same thickness this mold has for all the other combiners that use it. That's why I don't want to use it as a arm. And then you have the official configuration for rust dust here, which basically just peg those two pegs onto the holes on either side of the chest there. Oop. Peg this again. Okay. Pull him back. Move her back, sorry. And then rotate this down. And there is Pyro Magna in the official combine mode. Now, a few things I hate about this particular configuration. One, as you seen, this thing splits apart quite easily. Now, this chest in the official mode is not as secure just because it's just, you know, trying to hold on together using the hands. And there is a more secure connection later on that I'll show. And it's just the wideness of the arms as well is a bit annoying. But anyway, I'll show you the preferred configuration later on. So let's take a closer look at Victorion here. Let's see, a very nice Victorion head. Love the transparent visor on top of those eyes. And I love the fact that she has this massive, you know, helmet, just like it's as if she has like Marge's hair compressed up there. And the head is really nicely sculpted as well. The one thing with this configuration Rust does is you have the Autobot symbol correctly oriented. If you have it in the alternate configuration, it will be upside down, but it's more secure, so up to you, I guess. Now the arms are, as I said, quite wide, but what can you do? And the hands itself, they are tiny compared to the arms. And the rest of the figure, the legs are okay. I don't mind the legs, just the arms. Now, all these bits and pieces of weapons do combine to form her full-on weapon. So to do that, first of all, where's that? Okay, this thing, you peg this way, and there's these pegs that go into the gaps there. So just peg it this way. Make sure this is flush and the pegs are inserted properly into the other blade. So these dragonfly wings, there's these two gaps and pegs there, so just peg that there. There we go. Do the same for this other one. go. Might be a tad easier to do the bow weapon last, just so there's more clearance. Anyway, not too bad. And then lastly, this one, you just peg that there and peg that peg into that slot there. I can do it that way or that way, so it really depends on you. But if you want to cover, if you want everything in the right orientation, that's probably the way you do it. Peg that and peg that there. So that is the combined weapon, and this is a very nicely designed sword, if you ask me. I really like the design. It looks powerful and massive. It looks feminine as well. So yeah, back of it not so nice, but you know, try to pose it with this at the front. Now, as I've mentioned, you just peg this into the top of the arms. Up. Let's just remove the hand for now. Easier to peg it with the arms off. And instead of having her hold it there, which she can, it is tight enough. But the proper way is just peg this into the hole there. Now, like I said, this other arm is not as strong, so it does tend to split apart when you put a weapon on it. What can you do? It's okay for static poses, but here, really nice. Now, in terms of articulation, we do have a swivel at the neck, slide up and down, left and right. Both shoulders will have heavy ratchets, go all the way around. So better if you hold that on. All the way around, goes all the way out. Heavy ratchets, which is nice. Swivel is at the top of the elbow joints that move. This is actually the knee. I had it all the other way around. It's supposed to be this way, but yeah. And double joint on the elbow, which is nice, more than 90 degrees. And swivel at the wrist, and the individual pointer finger and the rest of the fingers. Same articulation at the arm. The no waist swivel, leg can go all the way out, but it is higher. This looks like the waist, but actually the waist is up there, so unfortunate. Leg can go all the way up, but it is awkward. All the way back, again awkward. Swivel at the top, 90-degree bend, or more than 90 on the knee, heavy ratchets as well, although you do expose the face there. And unique to this binary figure, swivel at the foot as well as heavy ratchets, so can put her in a few dynamic poses. See, not so secure chest. Try and secure her again. That's it. Yeah. Now, for size comparisons, again, this is drift, so quite a bit bigger than drift. And side swipe, and here she is with her friend Windblade. Again, quite a bit bigger than Windblade. Here she is with her nemesis Rodimus Unicronus. Oh, forgot Dreadwind. And your 6-inch figure, here he is with pull rod. Now, just to show you the alternate configuration that I prefer. So let's remove the arms. remove the knees. Okay. So I prefer the helicopters to be the arms, so let's do that. And to do that, we just basically transform the legs as if they were in robot mode. Go. To aid in articulation might be good, just fold this arm like that. Now rotate the binder port there and re-pick the legs and orient it properly. That is Skyburst in arm mode. Let's do the same with Storm Clash. Quite a bit quicker now. Let's see. Split that, reach that, split that, coordinate that out, pick that together back. Again, rotate the front arm that way, peg the back arm that way, and orient it properly. Oop, orient it properly. Storm Clash in arm mode. Now the other two, basically just transform them into, half transform them to car mode. So for dust up here, compress the foot, the arm, as if they were, in car mode. Binder port all the way up, and then transform the feet into car mode as well. So rotate this back up, rotate this around, close it up, but leave the front of the car oriented that way. And then jump stream here, do the same, rotate it around as if in car mode, pick that up, unpeg the legs and re-peg them together. Unpeg the legs and re-peg them together. Okay, now just up and rust dust here. Let's take her out. Now peg them back together as if as in earlier, except put the cars and the legs. So peg that in and peg the foot there. Oops. Let's do this one as well. Let's do the foot first and then peg that in. Let's see, did I have that correctly? Yep. Those are the legs. Now for the arms, let's peg the one with the sword on Storm Clash and peg Storm Clash there. Peg the other arm there. Oh, almost fell over. There you go. Now this is not the official configuration. Oop, hang on before we continue. And rust dust here. It's basically the same configuration, except you peg it that way. So as you can see, there's a hole there. I don't know if you can see it there. And there is a peg right there. So you peg that there and then post the arms as in earlier. So peg that there and then position the arms as in earlier. And that is a more secure hold. I think that will not fall off whatever you do. So yeah, that is my preferred configuration. That gives her a more, it gives her bigger legs. What can you do? But at least the legs, are slightly better proportioned to the upper legs. the thighs, I guess, with upper legs, and then the arms are more feminine as well. So it's not a bad configuration. And these tend to be more stable in leg mode, and these tend to be more stable in arm mode as well. So you can put her in a few really dynamic positions. There you go. So because of the heavy ratchets as well as the ankle pivot, you can put her in a few dynamic poses, which is nice. And it doesn't work with the cars as arms, just because the cars tend to split apart when used as arms. And as you can see, the feet are firmly on the ground. So yeah, not a bad combiner. Now I guess final thoughts. In the end, this is a very good combiner. Compared to the other ones, she's not classic G1, but very cohesive in terms of color scheme, very fun and very posable, nicer feet and arms, or feet and hands. It's just like a third party, except not. And in the end, she is a fan vote transformer, so she is unique. So if you ask me, get her. Now Takara released a similar, a heavily repainted version of this person, for the Decepticons. You can pick that up as well. She is a lot less cohesive in terms of color scheme, but the individual robot modes of that set is really nice as well. So yeah, up to you. If you ask me, since this one is a official fan vote transformer, I prefer her over the Takara version. So yeah, that's it. So sorry for the long review, but there's 6 robots anyway, and yeah, it's a really nice figure. So in the end, if you ask me, just get her. Okay, so that's it. So thanks for watching the review. As always, if you like it, leave a like, leave a comment, and do subscribe. And until next time, this is Grim Trigger, and this has been Victorion. Thanks for watching.